What's going on, guys? We're back with another video. This one's a bit of a brew. So this is a Zoe Leona deck that is really kind of meant to bully on any sort of aggressive or mid-range kind of decks. You have a bunch of stuns, a bunch of single combats, pump spells, and then you've got Solar Sunforger, Radiant Guardian, Star Shaping. So anything that's trying to come at you aggressively, or even like a lot of these Gnar decks, you have a lot of good game into. And then also you have Solari Priestess and Star Shaping to go invoke up some huge units. I mean, you also do some invoking with like Zoe, Sketcher, the Telescope, Manifests. So you get some good stuff off of those as well. But typically the big Celestials are how you close out games against decks with like a lot of removal. You'll just go get one of the big spell shield units to try and finish them off. You're able to flip Zoe quite quickly in this deck with things like, you have like one guiding touch, one concerted. You could definitely move a lot of the numbers around. So for instance, first off, Leona could easily be Asol. You could just make this a Zoe Asol deck. Three Sunforger, I think, is a bit much. In fact, I almost want to just cut one of those right now for a Concerted Strike, but I'm going to leave it. 3 Sunhawk could be 2. And then, yeah, you can play with a lot of different numbers. There's other things you could add in. One card that I've really wanted to try out in this deck that's just generally good is, where is he? The 5 Raven. So he used to be a 5/5 and he was good. And now he's a 5/6. So guy just absolutely beats face. So let's see. If I was going to add him in, I'd probably cut maybe Radiant Guardian or trim Screeching or trim a Sunforger. And then if you wanted to go Asol instead, you just swap out Leona. And let's see, what else could you do? You could go to a 3rd Sketcher if you really wanted to. You could go to a 2nd Guiding Touch if you wanted to. So there's a lot of adaptability in the deck. There's a bunch of different things that you could be doing. And it really just kind of depends what you expect to be seeing in the meta. So that's kind of one of the things I like about this deck, is that you can tweak it and toy with it for like forever, basically. And so, I mean, the basic strategy also, if you've never played a deck like this, is that you kind of just hold your opponent, you stop your opponent from doing anything with like hushes and just big units and single combats. And then eventually you either just run them over because they run out of resources, or you just go and get a big Celestial and finish them off that way. Is very common. Hold on. We gotta do one thing first. Oh, yeah. All right. One more thing. This is my setup right now. I love arcade board with Misfortune sleeves and Chip as my companion. Loving it. It's like my go-to for all my decks currently. This deck is a lot of fun. People are not really ready for stuff like this. For Demacia, Targon nonsense. So you like get to just kind of like get them. Surprise them quite a bit. This matchup tends to be pretty good. You have a lot of stuns for like Rek'sai. That said, Lurk is no joke. Deck is very good. I'm tempted to like full mull here to try and get a Zoe, or even just another 1-drop. They are on the play, which makes Lurk infinitely better. If you don't know, it means they have to go 1-drop, attack, trigger Lurk, and then on their 2 they play the fish that attacks, triggers Lurk again, and on 3 they play another unit, and that's how they run you over. So I think we'll keep the Telescope so we can play that on 2 to block the fish, and then Sharp Sight will go back, Sunhawk will go back, Priestess I think will go back also. Yeah, I like this because you really don't want to take a free hit. Boom, there we hit the Zoe. Fantastic. They don't really have a lot of outs to Zoe. They have to like challenge her, Pyke spell her. So if you can get her to flip, that tends to be ideal. Here we could also go with a shield bearer, but I think we'll wait for one of their turns. We'll just play a telescope because we're happy to trade a telescope for a fish. That's totally fine. Yeah, Moonsilver's pretty good with Zoe. There's the fish. Oh, they missed. They missed Lurk. That's so unfortunate. If we had like a 2/2 here, we could just eat their fish. But what if we just take one now and then we keep this to block the sparkling? Yeah, you know what? I like that. Okay. And now this forces them to develop, which means we have to drop our shield bearer and just kind of like just ruin their attack. And then we still have Moonsilver for like single combat too, or sharp sight afterwards. Fantastic. And so this is what I'm talking about. Like your units are just kind of like better in a lot of matchups. Like what are they gonna do here? They have to attack with something to trigger Lurk, and we just get to eat it for free. Just shut down their entire attack with a 2/2. Does not suck. This Zoe's gonna level super fast, so they're gonna have to deal with her. Okay, so I think we just start with star chart, see what we get. These are all good hits. We'll just go with the charger. Just blocks this 4/3, no problem. And then, do we want to attack with this 3/2? Yeah. You know what? I think yeah. We're happy trading here. One of the things we don't want is for them to get 1,000,000 units on board, and then they drop the Jawfish. That's a mistake that I've made many a time. Just want to end round right now, huh? Okay. It's a little sus. I don't know. I guess we'll play a charger. Okay, they're still ending round. Cool. All right. We're looking pretty good right now. This is the first time I've ever seen this Leona skin. Because, I mean, who plays Leona? What does it even look like? Oh, yeah, it's like Battle Academia one. Cool. First time I've ever used it. Okay, so they're probably putting Rek'sai on top. These Sunhawks are really good against them. So this kind of sucks. What can we do here? We can single combat. I think that's what we do. Hope they don't have a Rek'sai. Or a Rek'sai champ spell. Nice. And then I guess we could just go Screeching Dragon now. So on 6. Okay, so the end turn. So we want to make sure she levels. So this is 7. Sharp sight's 8. A unit would be 9. And then we have to hit something off a super cool star chart. I'm trying to think of what the options are. There's nothing else that's like fast except Moonsilver, so I think we just start here. Oh, she's seen one of those already. Okay. Well, that's kind of bad. Equinox doesn't suck. Crisis Strike's also pretty insane against them, because these only get this done once. Acid are actually not bad either. So a lot of good options here. I think we go Equinox. And then I think we go like this. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is kind of unnecessarily dangerous. All right. Well, I screwed this up. Let's see, what could we have done differently? If we played Leona, would we have had enough mana to cast everything? Let's see. It's 6. It's 6 mana, so Leona will put us to 2. Star Chart, Moon Silver, Equinox, and then we couldn't Sharp Sight, so no, I don't think we could have. But we definitely could have played that turn differently. Still okay though. Okay, do we take 7 here? This guy's getting real close to leveling. A good way to lose this game is if they have another death from below. Which I think we just lose to. I don't think there's much we can do about it. I'm thinking if I want to Moon Silver this dragon. Just so to get the mana. Because next turn we can't Moon Silver before we Daybreak, but I don't think it matters. Just Equinox that. So I guess we don't play anything else out. We just need to attack, try to kill Pyke. Though, I guess even if they find another Pyke later on, it's still going to level. I mean, we could just go Sunhawk. Let's see. Yeah, I think we just try to win. If they have the second death from below, it's kind of like, oh, Jawfish. That's a card. Okay, let's see where everything's going. Everything's going different places. Oh, because Pyke is hitting here. Okay, so we need... This one's hitting here. So we need to kill Pyke. This is going to die anyways. Okay. So Leona does nothing currently. You could pick off this 2/6 that's not doing anything. But we are in trouble. I think it's really worth it. Could also just attack it. Kinda don't hate that. Sword Strike, okay. Kind of assume we're going to see a Rek'sai here. I don't need a stun yet. We want to stun a Rek'sai. With this much mana, it seems unlikely they're not going to play like another unit. And even if they don't, like we just block, block, block. I guess we can do this too. Do we take 8? Yeah, I think we take 8. Definitely not ideal. I'm trying to think what they have in their hand. Okay. So we can stun one. Or do we want to go lifesteal concerted something? This is where that 5-drop's so good that turns on all of your Daybreak stuff.
First light illuminates the land.
Okay, well, I feel like we gotta start trying to do something because we're gonna die pretty quickly.
Behold the sun's holy light.
Also, kind of unfortunate that we're stunning this one. We'd much rather be stunning the Jewelfish. That's pretty bad. We can consider this one to keep the dragon alive. Maybe the dragon second, so he gets the Fury proc. But now what? Now we're pretty dead. Okay. Pack it in. Trying to replay the game in my head. I think, you know what, it would have gone very differently had we've been able to level Zoe, which we should have been able to do. I forgot that Zoe had already seen that 2-drop. I'm not sure if we would have been able to. You know what? There was a time when we could have grabbed Spell Shield. Thinking back, I'd have to go look at that game again. But had we grabbed Spell Shield for Zoe instead of that 1-drop, that probably would have been the difference. Okay, Trundle, Gnar. So they're kind of slow and dirtily, which is exactly what we're looking for. Shield Bearer does a really good job of shutting down Gnar. I don't think I want to keep in my opener, though. I'm going to be kind of greedy with my keep here. Nice. Zoe on 1's solid. They do have, like, Thermo Beam Mystic Shot, but now we have 2 Zoes, so... Thermo check. Oh, they also have Get Excited, like, Aftershock and stuff, so... Yeah, she's probably not living for too long. Huh, no Mystic Shot, no Thermo Beam. Okay. Timelines, yeah. I think I'm gonna Star Shard now. Just so that we can Priestess next turn. Or I guess we could Priestess first. Okay, so this time... I mean, let's see. Crisis Strike would be really good against them. I'm gonna try and see if I can slip through a Moonglow. They do have a lot of things to pop it, though, like Troll Chant and stuff. So... Crisis Strike might have been the pick there. It's tough. We'll see.
The Sunrock got me good.
Using all our mana here feels kind of bad. Traveler's pretty good though.
Guide you, my brethren.
This is awesome!
Back, heretic.
We'll just trade.
Ow!
Wow, Thermal Beam for the full 4 to kill a Zoe? Yeah, we'll take that. We will take that. So, this is their Gnar turn. Wow, so we could go Zoe, and then if they like tap out, we could Moonglower. We could go Priestess into Zoe. We could just drop the Traveler. Which honestly kind of seems like the play. But so I'm trying to think if they drop Gnar here. Look at a pokey stick on their attack. Alright, let's go Traveler. These are all pretty good options. I'm gonna yellow Living Legends. Oh, it's gonna get ripped by Lift Showers. I mean, even if we take in Rhino, because we get ripped anyway. What they get? Oh, what a hit! Casual 4/4 Fury. Can you imagine if this had the same abilities as what do you call it? Okay. So this is where we could get a Zoe down if we wanted to. Yeah, and we're gonna Telescope. Wow, Progress Day is interesting. So greedy. I feel like most of the stuff in our deck isn't like that exciting actually though. So we should take this guy. You know what? We've got guys for days. We've got jump blockers for actual days, so I'm just gonna suck up a bunch of damage before this starts getting overwhelmed. So we'll go here. I'll Moonglow. Kind of just sat and forgot about her. They'll probably be able to deal with her before we can level her. That's fine. We do have this Radiant Guardian also that I wouldn't mind getting online. Brings Leona. Leona's a 3/5. Equinox. I gotta say, I think this deck has too many Daybreaks. Because you end up in turns where you want to play multiple of them and get their procs, you can't. So I think you need to play Riven. You need to play the 5-drop. What else can we hit? A lot of cheap options. Could also just play some of these Daybreaks out without their
I forgot how slow time moves.
without getting their procs. So we'll definitely do this. I think we just throw one of these guys out.
There's only one true light.
Getting closer and closer to this Leona level. Sharpside was a solid draw.
Bow to your king.
Probably see like a troll chant here.
You cannot sway me.
Again, I just want to suck up as much damage as I can before things start getting overwhelmed. Let's see if they get the pokey stick. They do. I mean, of course they will, actually. So now, we could go Radiant Guardian. I feel like it's not going to do a whole lot, though. So, I think we go Priestess. Look for like a Comet or something. Traveler's not bad either. Just reroll.
In her radiant blessing.
And I don't think Zoe saw the last Traveler. Oh wow, they're just going face. Oh, to level Gnar. Sure. Rhino is pretty good. Wow, Cosmic Inspiration actually very good as well.
It was
All right.
my heart that led me here.
It's a tad risky. What's she at? 6 of 10.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
Oh yeah, they play Buried and Ice. Very nice could be a big problem. But we need to come this far not to slam this thing. Yeah, this is pretty sus. We're kind of just losing slowly. 7 of 10, so close.
I'm gonna make a U-sickle. You're in my kingdom now.
Let's see what they got. We're so close to doing so many things, but obliterate all landmarks. Oh, they're gonna bury the ice, I think. Or why wouldn't they just bury the ice now, right? And then obliterate all the landmarks. Okay, I'm gonna play this out. Oh yeah, I forgot it's a 4/5. Our things are just huge. We should just be playing units out. Our guys are really big. But let's see. Yeah, I can still see a bury. Okay, not buried nice. Thank God.
This is gonna be fun.
So we kind of have to block these gigantic 8/8s.
Believe or burn.
Block here. Puts us to 5. Good single combat. Okay. Could see a troll chant here, or a Three Sisters, but it's okay. Ooh. That's less okay. Alright, so we go to 2. Okay. Go to 2. So now I think we have to star shaping. So that we don't get burned out. Zoe flips. All of our stuff is huge. If we can find like an elusive, that's where it's at. There's a Great Beyond. Though, I wonder if we go Living Legends instead. Probably not. How big is this? This is a 15 power Dragoon. So, yeah. I think we just accept the Dragoon. Now let's see. 10 mana, 12 mana. We go here, and I think we discard Leona. Nice. Serpent's exactly what I was looking for. And we're going to drop the dragon, give everything spell shield and elusive, punch through for 1,000,000. And Challenger, why not? Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, we die to Aftershock or Get Excited or like double Mystic Shot, but there's nothing we can do about that. Let's see. Let's see if it's this card. I mean, they had 3 mana at the end of their last turn, right? They would have just killed us if they had Get Excited. How much? This is 10? So if they're able to freeze the Great Beyond. Oh, it goes through Spell Shield. Totally forgot about that. Okay, well in that case... I guess it's too late to give something elusive. If we went to go search up the 4-1. What we can do, though, is try to kill off some of their stuff then instead. And just kill them next turn. What I really want to try and set up is as a single combat proc Radiant Guardian. What else can we go get with this super cool star chart? Oh, we can get a bunch of stuff with Zoe too. So Zoe wants to hit them.
Like this.
I don't know if we want to kill Gnar or not. Alright, we're gonna kill Gnar. Oh. Are they... Is it... Are they... Oh, they have a Mystic Shot. That's what it is. Damn it! No! I totally didn't think about that. Well, we weren't out of it yet, but it was looking like solid. Womp. Alright, that one was probably on me. I mean, we would have lost definitely, but I mean, we didn't know they had Mystic Shot either. let's see. They would have attacked with Gnar. I mean, they still get the pokey stick on their turn. So we probably dead anyway. But like we could have maybe maneuvered it if they would have developed, especially. We would have got them. All right, one more. That one was so close. I think I got kind of greedy there with trying to go for the Zoe level. It's not like she actually ended up doing a lot for us. And then also not taking the Comet. Tough to say, though. Going late with that deck is like, you know, if they had a Brady Nice, we just lost on the spot. Though I'm not sure any of those plays that we made would have stopped Brady Nice anyway. Oh, what's up, Cup? This deck, well, actually, I don't know exactly. If this is the deck that... Oh, this is just Zoe. This is probably just Zoe Vi with a Yuumi thrown in. I really want this Screeching Dragon. I feel like it's going to be pretty good against them. I throw Sunforger back, throw Leona back. And I don't know if I want to keep this Screeching Dragon or not. I'm going to keep it. I feel like it's pretty good against them. So their deck is just like a pile of good stuff. And Zoe's and Vi's. Oof. This is way too many units. Well, looks like we're just going to try and bully them.
Once.
Just going to use this because we have two of them. Okay, here we go. What do we want to get rid of here? Maybe a Sunforger. Equinox Treasure, Moon Silver. What do we need Equinox for in their deck? It's got like Submersible. It's a card that they play. I just want to take this charger and just get him. Yeah,
And
all right.
here's where I'd paint my constellation.
I think we have to kind of be the aggressor in this game. That said, just wants to burn some mana. It's not like our attack here is particularly good anyway. So, we're okay with this.
Look, a thing.
Oh, hit the Radiant. Well, how do we know we? How do I know we're drawing that Screech Dragon? Maybe I would have just taken the Moon Silver. Man, these draws are not what we're looking for.
Through the darkness, I see something new. Hope.
Well,
We will resist.
Go away.
I've been playing against this deck in so long. This is such a throwback.
Wait up!
I forget why it fell out of vogue. It was always like right on the cusp.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't
Okay, so we got
understand,
Hush
Zoe.
for Zoe. Iterative improvement, our dragon. Dirty. I'm afraid if we pass, they just pass back. If we throw Leona out, she's gonna get eaten by the dragon next turn.
The power of the immortal sun.
Alright. Screw it. Let's get her doing stuff.
The sun's
At least this way we can we could potentially stun it again and then just get a big open in. We can also get these Radiant Guardians turned on, that's like a huge deal. But the deck does kind of tend to kill you by a million paper cuts.
Like this.
We really need to draw a single or a concerted to kill this Zoe. If he's never going to attack with it, then our Hush is kind of useless. We'll have to use it like on the dragon, maybe.
I spilled.
Okay, I'm to 11, but they play a bunch of star shapings and have some number of guiding touches also.
Justice will be served.
Trying to think if we level Leona. She's still only a 4/6, so even if we hush the dragon, they just bounce. So he's on 4. Get excited, a dragon. I mean, I guess we'll use a guiding touch here. Nice, there's a concerted, so now we can deal with this Zoe. So I think we just do it right now. Just get her the heck out of here. She's so dangerous. As soon as she's levels, the deck just goes off. With 11 mana, 5 cards already, it's they're already pretty close. Let's go here, so we get the telescope. How close are we to deep? Both these cards are equally kind of eh. They play hushes and get excited and everything, so I think maybe we just take this one. You always think you're running out of resources, and they start dropping star shapings, submersibles. The deck just grinds for forever. Ooh, that is a big dragon. Looking back, I really wish we could trade these two, because being able to stun this dragon right here would be huge.
Unyielding light.
Things we do for a little insight.
Spell Thief. Uh-oh. So what? Concerted Strike and Guiding Touch? Alright, so also they just took Guiding Touch.
Banish the unworthy.
In we go.
My path is set.
How I don't know how this works with like the buffs, but then it's taking damage, but so it's like a 4 or 5. Your improvement was 1. Yuumi. So I know you can't get rid of the Yuumi base, but I think you get rid of this Yuumi one, right? But it's a 4 or 5 naturally, so it would still be at 7, I think, just like not damaged. Into 5. I could just keep this, try to keep this dragon alive. It's not doing like a whole lot though, so alright. Guess we'll let this go. Messenger's so good. He was a good boy. God, this deck grinds so hard.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty sparkle fly.
Is this even attacked once yet? I don't think so. Oh, nice. Priestess was exactly what we wanted. Oh, this is actually a pretty easy traveler.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
So we're small like a. Well, I mean, there's a lot of good hits. The what is it? The 10 mana one would be ideal. Living Legends, Living Legends, 1 time, easy game. Come on. I guess we could proc this also if we wanted to right now, but no, I think we just Living Legends. Oh, why didn't we hit Living Legends? I specifically asked for Living Legends. Okay. This Immortal Fire, though,
May all those who journey find what they seek.
is potentially lethal. We just hush this Trickster and attack. They have Hush, though, also, so... which we haven't seen any of. They might have discarded one, I'm not sure. Now they have a Zoe, so I guess we just attack with it.
Zoe?
And then what else to begin with? Probably this guy?
Miles to go.
Can I paint you?
Let's see, where's Yuumi? Yeah, 1 of 3. Okay, so Yumi's not leveling. Not that it's even like a huge deal. So basically, like, this is a big threat. I kind of want them to try and use resources to get rid of it first. We'll probably single the Zoe. So we want to get it out of the way, and we want it dead.
Hit 'em where it hurts.
Let's see where they decide to go with this. This will be somewhat telling. Yeah, so if they didn't go after Immortal Fire at all, so that means they have an answer to it. Now the question is, do we single something that's about to die onto the Zoe? No. Okay, let that go. And the reason we don't do that is because they could just use a Mystic Shot or get excited. We would rather do it on like this, for instance. It has Spell Shield on it. It's much more difficult for them to actually do anything about. Create and hand another random challenger forward from your regions. Impact is a thing. Serial Messenger. It's not like we have a lot of great hits, but I mean, there's definitely some. Okay.
Virtue guides me.
Did they just use to not discard anything? Interesting. Okay, so we want them to burn all this mana, so we'll do our stuff on our turn. Not that it's like a huge deal, but it kind of is. I kind of wish we had that tenor again. Okay, so let's start here. Yeah, so there's the Hush. So Pale. I assume we're going to see a Mystic Shot or something come down on the Immortal Fire. So what is this? This is like a 20/20 or something? A 30/30 Overwhelm. Okay. We are very close to lethal here. So if we pick off this messenger, full swing, these two will be left open.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes them.
No, I don't like that. I think we play the longer game.
I forgot how slow time moves.
Because like this Immortal Fire, if they don't kill it, is back to being lethal again next turn. Okay, so we got another Hush out of their hand. So this is gonna level her, which is like annoying, but we could single actually with this 5/2. Yeah, that seems worth it. It keeps our Zoe alive.
Enforcer down.
Interesting that they used a Hush when there's like a lethal Immortal Fire here, so they must have some way of dealing with it. So we get Spell Shield now. Now double Sharp Sight on Zoe is also lethal. Oh no! Double Pursuit of Perfection. What? Where? What? Where does this card even come from? And how are they playing two of it? Is this created? It must be created, right? Wow. Wow. Okay. Here's a problem. If they didn't have this dragon, we could still live. Oh, they're grabbing Zoe. So we could go Hush 1, block with Guardian, double Sharp Sight, and I think we don't die. on. What is this? Okay, so yeah, Yuumi levels.
Find our Yordle book.
Then we go block here, block here. And then we hush here. That brings us to 0. Okay, then we sharp sight here. That brings us to 4. 4 is a good number. And now we just have to hope that Immortal Fire kills them. They don't seem concerned about the Immortal Fire at all. They fire that hush off on that Zoe so fast. So, like, is it just another hush? Oh, no. One card left. Are they hoping to... I wondered if I should have sharp-sighted to, like... Oh, wow. Okay, now we need to think for a second. How much does this cost? 8? So we could technically go get another one. I mean, I think we have to fire this off first, right? Well, none of these do anything for us. So, I don't think it really matters. Because, like, either they die here or we die here. Third hush? Oh, baby! Wow. What a game. What an absolute ridiculous game. You want to beat double 30-30 overwhelms? No big deal. No big deal. All right, well, there you have it. Deck's a lot of fun. It does a lot of powerful things. Leona, I think if you're playing Leona, you have to be playing the 5-drop, which is also just very good. Card's kind of nutters. Where is he? Riz? Here he is. Sorry, Raven. So after playing the deck a little bit more, I would probably do something like... I've got all those there. Actually, you know what? I don't like that. Now we have too many 5-drops. There you go, 2. It's 2/2/2, just crazy. I guess you could just play with these 5-drops. Just figure out, like, what the numbers look like there. Obviously, you know, Radiant Guardian's better against, like, a lot of aggressive decks. Radiant Guardian's just, like, honestly not that great. I think you just do that. Just that. Put a couple of the 4-drops back in. And then, I mean, if you really want Radiant Guardian, you can swap it out for Screeching Dragon. And then I think the other way you can take this deck is if you don't want to go Leona package, just cut Leona, cut Raven, and then go like A-Soul. Oh, I guess you'd be up here. And then just make it into a classic Zoe A-Soul deck. You could probably just play 2 A-Soul even, because you have Star Shapings and Priestess. Start trimming some of the, like, Sunhawk, Shield Bearer. You know what you could do? You could even maybe play 1 Leona. Potentially. Probably try to use that last spot. What else would be good there? Lux, maybe. Felios. Just full crazy. Tarek Poppy. J4. Actually not terrible either. But yeah, Zoe A-Soul used to be a staple. Probably go with 2 of these, maybe. Yeah. If you go A-Soul, like, things change quite a bit. You're more of a control deck. I was gonna go look through cards, but long story short, deck's good. Like, this used to be like one of the best decks, I don't know, 4 or 5 seasons ago. And now that a lot of the newer things have kind of gotten, like, pushed down and everything's sort of revolving around, like, the middle game, the middle ground, like mid-game, mid-range That was the word I was looking for. Mid-range decks, like all the darn Gnar decks and stuff, you just go just a little bit bigger than them, a little bit slower, a little bit more powerful. It's a recipe for success. I think Zoe Asol's probably a deck I'll try to be making happen again soon, because we're doing pretty good with Zoe Leona, and like, let's be real, Leona was like doing a whole lot of nothing in all those games. That's why you really need Riz, or whatever his name is, if you're playing Leona. All right, that's it from you guys. I will see you guys again tomorrow. As always, we're doing tournaments 7 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday, and keep a winning mindset. You cannot lose. Peace.